If ever I had a video, would you dance in it? Would you dance in it, in it? Oh.
Hey guys, it's Sunday, January the 12th, I think, and it's just before 11 p.m. and I'm just hanging out at home. It's the middle of a cold snap. Here in Edmonton, it's freezing out, and my dad actually picked me up on Friday night and brought me out to their place, and I spent the weekend with my family, and that was really nice. And then he dropped me off here tonight just after family dinner, and I did my food prep and took down, for the most part, my Christmas decorations. I still need to pack them away in the garage and do all that, but I want to do it when my car is not right where my Christmas stuff could fall on it if I make a mistake. So that's probably gonna wait until it's a little bit less cold out, to be completely honest. It's just fine sitting here, so I'm gonna leave it until it's smarter to move it. But I start a new food rescue run tomorrow morning. It's a Monday morning food rescue run really close to my house, so I'm excited that I was able to sign up for it, and I will be, like I said, getting started with that tomorrow morning, so I'm going to bring you guys with me. I'm working Monday through Wednesday this week, taking a personal day on Thursday, and then Friday I'm back to work. So it should be fun, and not a too tough week. Sorry, my hair is like super crazy. I had a shower and let it air dry earlier today. Do something with it in the morning before I head to work. Tomorrow's the magic day. I get to change my earrings, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm going to have to choose which earrings I'm gonna wear. But my sister got me a really pretty pair from Caracotter, so yeah, I might wear those. We'll see. They're rose gold and they're super pretty. So yeah, the only other thing kind of going on is that I'd been seeing someone since late September, early October-ish, right around when I bought my new car, and we're not seeing each other anymore. After a few months, I kind of naturally wanted to know where things were going, and for a couple of weeks couldn't get a real answer out of him. So I said, let's make plans when you have an answer for me. And that didn't go over well. He got drunk the other night, texted me a bunch of stuff, and it was really self-serving stuff, and just really showed how, sorry, I have food in my teeth, soup's rude. It just showed how highly he thought of himself, and I sort of wrote back to him and said, like, I don't know why you're behaving like this and this and that, and yeah, he told me he didn't like my tone, which I didn't really realize that having self-respect has a tone, but it does, and ladies, look out for it, because the guys that are wrong for you will dislike the tone. So anyhow, that's kind of that. I'm no longer seeing him, and that's a-okay. I would rather be on my own than with the wrong person. So I am just going to focus on my own stuff right now and enjoy the freedom to do that. And yeah, I am a-okay with it. I'm going to head to bed right away here. I'm going to finish my pickle juice. Tried January, did not work out, by the way, if you couldn't tell. So yeah, I'm gonna head to bed soon so that I can get up in the morning, get ready for work, and yeah, just go about my way. So yeah, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I will probably film when I'm on my way to my food rescue run. Night. Hey guys, it is 7:30 a.m. on Monday. I just picked up 3 huge bags of bread at Sobeys Namao. So shout out to Sobeys Namao for Dickensfield to Amity House. So I'm just heading south on Highway 28 or 97th Street if you're from Edmonton, to head to Amity House. So that is what I'm up to. It is extremely cold out. I was outside for just a minute, maybe 2, loading up all the bread and returning the cart to the cart carol, and my nose was like crystallizing and my eyes were crystallizing, so it's extremely difficult conditions out this morning. So with how it's going to be extreme cold here, feeling close to minus 40 for the next week or so, it's even more important than ever that there's good food for our city's vulnerable at the various agencies. So it's really nice that there's all this bread to make sandwiches and things like that at Amity House. So it is rush hour, so I'm going to turn off the camera now, but as you can see, I'm super red. I'm at a red light. After this, I just head straight into work, so I will talk to you guys tonight. And yeah, that's kind of that. I have a lash appointment tonight, so we'll see when I check in, but I will see you then. Hey guys, it is Monday night. Excuse the fact that me and my hair look like shit. Yeah, today wasn't a good hair day. What you gonna do? I started today off with a very, sorry, I've got a tangle in my cord. A very unsuccessful food rescue run. I got up, picked up the product, and unfortunately, due to a miscommunication, there was no one at the receiving end. So I waited there for half an hour and then finally had to leave with my car full of bread, bags and bags of bread. So yeah, I had a car full of bread all day. I had a low tire alert. It was minus 30. Real feel is even colder than minus 30, and it sucked. So I had to stop on the way to work, text my coworkers that I was running behind, because I had to pull over and look at my tire and see what the hell. It is so cold, I'm struggling to get an accurate read on what the pressure in my tires actually is, and whether or not it's a sensor error or truly low tires, because I topped them all up to an appropriate visual and physical inspection level. And I'm just not having any luck beyond that. So hopefully I'm not messing my new car up, but I'm kind of just doing my best. I'm hoping if I get up early tomorrow, I'll be able to stop in at the tire shop before work and get it checked out. Yeah. The website says that they open at 8, so I'm just kind of hoping that they will have someone there earlier. So yeah, it's 11 o'clock-ish. I worked today. I ended up dropping off all that bread at the senior shelter, which was kind of perfect because they were having bison stew and bannock night, so there's some extra bread there for anyone that's scoping out the leftovers. And yeah, that's kind of that. I'm gonna go to bed here right away. Tomorrow's actually a pretty open day. I have to do some prep for a client meeting on Thursday. I am taking Thursday off of my work at NATE, but not off of other work. So I will be working a little bit. I have a client meeting. I'm excited about it. It's going to be fun. We're going to a cute cafe. And yeah, that's kind of that. Tomorrow night I hope to finish putting away my Christmas stuff, or at the very least carrying it down to the garage. I am hoping that because I jacked the heat up in this place to 22 degrees on the main floor, so probably 24, 25 upstairs, that my windows will stop condensing. I'll show you a little clip in a little bit, but I don't want that to be happening. My front door handle has always been a little finicky in the cold, but usually I can control what's going on with my windows a little bit better, but this is hopefully you can see this. This is what's happening. It's completely condensed up. But you can see that it's starting to melt now. So hopefully the fact that it's so freaking warm in here will help with that. Those of you that aren't from, I don't know, the Great White North, Canada, this mostly happens when the temperature outside is significantly colder than the temperature inside. So right now it's like minus 35 or so outside, and it causes like the humidity inside to adhere to windows and other weak points like door handles, metal doors, and you can kind of see like this is what happens. Hopefully that will focus for you. But yeah, that's what happens. And oh Lord, it's always like something that you hope for that's not going to happen. You keep your blinds open and the humidistat turned down in your house. And the temperature generally pretty warm, but when it's this cold out, sometimes there's not a lot that you can do. So you just do your best and hope for the best. I think I will take a blow dryer to my windows tomorrow night and see if I can get them to defog, and I'll wipe up all the condensation, because obviously like these are plastic frames for the windows, but all the molding around it is wood, so you don't really want that to melt there and like get it soggy, and water's not good for wood. So that is sort of that, but I am going to get tidied up here and head to bed so that I can go and do it all again tomorrow. So I will talk to you then. Hey guys, it is just after 5 on Wednesday, January the 15th. Please excuse my hair. It was terrible to begin with. And then I put on a toque. It got warm and said toque, so it's even worse now. Sorry for the... Oh, Jesus. Why do I always do that? Sorry for the shaky camera work. I just got home from work. Tomorrow's my scheduled EDO, or extra day off, my maintenance day. So I'm pretty excited about that. Tonight is going to be going through my office, getting a bunch of that cleared out, sorted out, laundry folded, outfits plans, all that kind of jazz. And I also, if I have time, want to go through my closet a little bit more. I have been meaning to do like a good closet organize / purge for a while, and I just haven't gotten around to it, but I think tonight's the night. So I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. Oh, and then after the energy conservation request hours, so 4 through 7. I guess I should explain that. Albertans have been asked to conserve energy between 4 and 7, so peak hours. So try not to do things like run your dishwasher, run hot loads on your washing machine, those sorts of things. Have hot showers, anything that requires like your heat to run. We've been asked not to do so, and that's just because it's so cold here that we're using a lot of electricity. So that's kind of that. But yeah, after that, this disgusting hair is getting washed. So I'm gonna have a shower, blow dry my hair, do all that. But obviously I'm gonna wait until after peak hours for that. So yeah, right now I'm just warming up. I'm gonna watch an episode of TV. I'll find something to watch, warm up, and then get cracking. So yeah, if you want to hang out with me tonight, that's what's going on. So sometimes, as you may have seen from the video clips, I just showed, you have to turn your heat up so high in your house to keep the windows from freezing up, and then they still freeze up, and you can't open the windows to let any of the excess heat out. So my solution for both of those things is that I turn on my hair dryer on warm, not hot, because you don't want to change the temperature on the window too fast and have it crack. But I turn it on warm on the window and melt out all the ice so that the window is functioning, because it's not safe to have a non-functional egress window in a home like mine. So I defrost them. I pull it open, I defrost the inside seal, and then I leave it open for a little bit to let some of the excess heat from upstairs escape out, because the furnace is running downstairs, the thermostat is downstairs, So I have to have downstairs set to 22 so that those windows don't completely freeze up. But that means that it's like 25, 26 upstairs sometimes. I don't know if you can tell from my pink cheeks, but I'm sweating. And before I turned on the camera, I was just in like a sport top. So it's very hot up here, even not wearing a sweater. So that's kind of that. That's my solution for that in my house. I don't know if it's a perfect solution, but I do know that in the case of emergency, I have to be able to get out my windows. So that's kind of that. I'm in that process right now, and hopefully I have no issues, because once I got the window also froze open. Obviously not a good thing either. So fingers crossed everything goes perfect, but the one thing that I did show in the video is that as you're melting the ice with your hairdryer, you need to make sure that you're like soaking it up with something, especially like I have plastic track windows. So the worst thing that could happen is like the plastic could degrade, or I could freeze the window wherever I have it in the track when I roll it back. But if you are in a home with wood frame windows, that can actually make the wood swell, and then you can actually destroy your windows. So yeah, you have to be cognizant of that. But I'm going to continue on my way here. I'm sort of refining what's on my clothing rack. My clothing rack is mostly like nicer clothes, in that it's like what I would wear to work, wear to a client meeting, wear if I was going out for dinner, something like that. And it was kind of getting cluttered up with stuff that I would wear on the weekend, and like really serious stuff. Like I had a suit hanging on there for a while. It's just like, I don't wear a suit every day to work. It's a pretty casual place. So that's kind of that. I removed all of that kind of stuff and a few ultra heavy things that were kind of taxing the structure. And then I added a shelf to put all of my knitwear on behind that, so that it's nice and close when I'm outfit planning and things like that. Because when I get up in the morning, I come in here and I put on my outfit. I don't do that in my bedroom. I like to do all my outfit planning, bring it here, have it ready for myself, and then there's nothing distracting for me to look at in the morning. It's always ready for me. So yeah, I'm kind of working on that. I'm watching some YouTube videos in the background while I do that, and yeah, that's kind of what I'm up to. So yeah. Show and tell time. This was literally inside my window track. So that's a key example of what can happen. Oh my god. In Edmonton in the winter, when it snows. So that was actually what was blocking my track. So now that that's taken out, it's safe to open and close again, so I can close the window. Good morning, guys. It is 11-ish a.m. on Thursday, my day off. I was up this morning around 6:30. I went and picked a friend of mine up, drove her to work, which is where she goes to school. Helped her a little bit with her new computer. Grabbed a flash drive that I needed for today. That I would have had to have done a whole bunch more like rework if I hadn't had it. And then came back home, where I promptly, instead of doing something useful, I went back to bed because I was tired. And yeah, it's now 11. My meeting is at 2. I obviously need to do something about my appearance. Honestly, I need a shower, so I'm gonna do that. But first things first, I need some more caffeine. So I'm gonna go downstairs and make a cappuccino and have that before I get cracking on the rest of the day. I'm not sure what's going on with this, but I think I just need to replace it because I woke up this morning at 6 and this end was completely down to the crossbar and everything was falling on the floor. So I think it just can't withstand the weight of my outfit planning, the weight of my wardrobe. So, and it's not even that full of stuff, so I don't know if it just like wore out over time, maybe. I don't know. Hey guys, it's about 10:30 on Thursday night. I really didn't vlog that much for today. It kind of got out of hand. I got up this morning, picked up my friend like I mentioned I was going to. We went to work or school for her. I helped her out with a few things. I picked up my flash drive, which had my client notes on it that I needed to review before today's meeting. I came home. I was less responsible than I probably should have been. I probably should have worked on one of the classes that I'm in, or I mean, I had already done the prep for my meeting, but you can always, prepare a little bit more, do some more market research or whatever, but I did none of that. I went back to bed. And then I had a latte and watched a little TV. And then I had a shower and I went to my meeting. And after my meeting, I went out for dinner with some girlfriends. And then after that, I watched a little TV while I did some of my post-meeting documentation and action planning for my client, with my client. Like, I never know how to put that. So yeah, I did that, and now it's time for bed. And now that I'm looking at myself in the camera viewfinder, I see Louise Atola coming, so that's great. Concealer life. I need to go and pack up for the weekend. My dad's gonna pick me up again because it's still fucking freezing out. It actually snowed a bunch overnight. It was not like great driving conditions. You can see my cups and shit I have to wash. It was not great driving conditions this morning or today at all. It's really icy, which is to be expected when it's this cold. The heat coming off your car goes down onto the road beneath you, and then that like compacts harder and harder and creates ice. Weird cold weather things, but yeah, it's sheer ice everywhere here, so that sucks. But tomorrow I do not have a food rescue run, which is unusual for a Friday for me, but I don't. So that's kind of that, and yeah, I'm gonna go and do my packing here soon. It's really just what pajamas and sweatpants do I want to bring. So I'll do that and then get my booty to bed, I guess. I got my new backpack that I'm going to be using for my commuter backpack, because I've torn the inside of my favorite Roots one that my mom got me a couple of times now and re-sewn it and done this and that, and I know that eventually that backpack is going to be no more. So I'm kind of preparing for that eventuality. I got a PackSafe backpack, and I will maybe show it to you guys tomorrow morning before I head to work and kind of show you what I pack into it for an average day of work where I'm going to be studying on lunch and maybe doing a little bit of client work before work. So yeah, I will, if I wake up early enough, famous last words, I will do that. So yeah, I did my hair a little different today. It's looking very like short bob-esque. I have a haircut coming up in, don't think it's next week, but the week after. So I'm really looking forward to that, just to clean up the ends. But this last haircut is growing out really good, and I'm looking forward to getting my roots touched up. Because Lord knows I'm not actually fully blonde. I am partially Arctic blonde, aka going gray, and God knows what other colors are in there. So growing out natural. So I'm looking forward to that. But I'm just gonna finish up my glass of wine while I pack up upstairs. I think this weekend I'm going to bring my good camera and my tripod to my parents' place so that I can film a little bit of content for you guys. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I want to film a video about how I set up and use my day timer and kind of just like setting goals and making plans for the student. Specifically, I want to target it towards students who are also working, because I feel like it's a unique challenge for those of us who are working and studying at the same time, to manage all of the moving pieces and make sure that we're working smart all along the way. So, sorry, my finger's getting sore from holding my phone like that, but yeah, essentially that is how I want to frame it, and I want to really provide some value there. So hopefully I'll be able to do that this weekend at my parents' place, but that is the plan. I love working with that camera just because the autofocus is so good on it. The storage space is so good. I don't have to figure out where the hell I'm going to set the camera so that I can see myself and all of that kind of stuff. So that's the plan, and hopefully I'll be able to do that one morning. But I'm a little bit behind on studying too, so if I don't get a chance to, I'll do it next week. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a good night. I guess I'm talking to you like you're seeing this right now. I know you're not. Bye. Hey guys, it's Sunday around 1:30. I'm at my sister's house and I'm digging her out. She's grabbing my groceries for me, and it's only -16, so I thought instead of both of us going to the grocery store, I would come here with her and do a little shoveling, get a little exercise in, and that's kind of that. I'm having to scrape up some of the snow on her sidewalk and stuff just because it's been walked on so much now. So that's like not the worst, because since it's still like colder than -10, it's just popping up, so now it's really the time to do it. So I'm gonna put my gloves back on and get back at it, but that's what I'm up to. Hey guys, it's now around 7:30, I think. 7:30 on Sunday night, and I wanted to share with you my healthy grocery haul. So excuse how messy my kitchen is right now, but I literally just got home from my parents. So the first two things I have are a container of blueberries and a container of cut up pineapple. Next I have half a bundle of bananas. I split that with my dad. Next I found some goat feta that my mom slipped into my bag, which was really nice of her. I have a container of tomatoes. I already have a bunch of tomatoes, but these are like the nice small ones for in salads. Next up, this is gonna seem like food scraps to most people, but my sister cut up all her veggies for snacking this week and saved the ends for me of the carrots and celery to make vegetable stock with. Next up, I have 5 organic lemons and 5 Granny Smith apples for making juices this week. Also, I have a couple of sliced up limes to go with my taco stuff. I split a Costco taco, like chicken taco kit with my sister. So I have the salsa. She has the avocado cilantro crema because I do not like cilantro. I have a bag of Brussels sprouts, a bag of mini cucumbers, 2 zucchinis, a bag of French beans because they're my favorite, broccoli slaw to put on my tacos because cabbage slaw makes my stomach angry, a clamshell or double clamshell of raspberries, some sun-ripe, no sugar added pineapple juice. It's not from concentrate, it's just regular juice. And then this is actually really cool. My sister found it. It is organic, pure lemon juice, so not from concentrate. And you can see the little lemony bits in it. And it's certified organic, gluten-free, and verified by the Non-GMO project, pardon me. So it's from Santa Cruz. But yeah, and the only thing on the list of ingredients is organic lemon juice, so no preservatives. This is good once the seal is broken until the 20th of October. So I have lots of time to use that up, but I like the spicy lemon drinks I've been getting from, I can't remember what that company's called. I have an empty container, Pulp and Press, and they use lemon, turmeric, and apple, and ginger. So I want to kind of try and recreate that. But for right now, I really need to go ahead. You can see my little lettuce farm growing on top of my almond milk bottle there, or box of almond milk right over here. I really need to pack this all away so it doesn't get too warm. But yeah, that's my healthy grocery haul for this week. Hey guys, it's 11 o'clock on Sunday. Still Sunday. And I just got ready for bed. I spent the rest of the evening doing some food prep so I'd be ready for the week. You know, adulting. And then I worked on a blog post, some reading, and while I was doing all of that, I was just kind of slowly editing my last vlog from Christmas. So behind on editing everything and putting it up on YouTube, but that vlog I finished editing. It is currently importing to YouTube and doing all of its converting and everything, so it'll be up late tonight. Mostly that one's going up, and obviously in non-peak hours, because I just felt wrong not posting it, I guess. Felt like I kind of left you hanging after like December 15th. With the first episode, so I wanted to finish editing it and put it up. So I did that, and now I'm working on editing the first vlog of January, but since it is Sunday night, I thought it would be nice to get a decently early start to bed. I'm gonna watch a Lydia Tomlinson video, one of her vlogs, and just kind of doze off because tomorrow's a new day. But I'm going to put a close to this week's vlog. I'm trying to go weekly just so that it's a little bit less of a go, I guess, to edit such long vlogs and figure everything out like once a month or something like that. I'm trying to go to shorter time frames. It's not always working, but I'm trying, so that's what counts. And yeah, I'm just gonna head to sleep now and let all of this export and import and do its thing. But I will see you guys tomorrow with the start of a brand new weekly vlog.